Action. Yep.
Hello, my name is Anthony Espinoza. I'm here on Ernesto Alonso's roof doing a walkthrough on his claim here. We got most of the roof approved. There was damage on the back slope here that you can see. That was approved. The front slope here. But I'm not sure as to which other slopes were included. My general guess is obviously this one. We do have a shingle that was missing, blown off, some damage. And then we have this left slope here with some damage as well. Like I said, I'm guessing possibly this slope here, and then this right slope here may not have been included. Well, actually, there's some damage here. So this one should have been included as well. Yeah, I didn't realize that. There's still the chalk marks from the adjuster's inspection here. So really on this part of the roof, the only one that I could see maybe not have been included is this portion here. The reason for the video is to kind of show you why we cannot do the front slope, this right slope, this left slope, and this left slope without also doing this one. First off, I mean, you gave for hip and ridge on these areas. The ridge caps are directly tied here. Not only that, but per manufacturer's installation specifications, I'll send over a letter stating this, but whenever we come to a seam like this, a valley, the valley has to have the felt overlap from this facet to here, 4 to 6 inches overlapping to create an actual proper barrier. And then same thing, this one goes over here. So for us to properly do that, we're going to need to remove every one of these shingles that butts up against this valley line. And you can see, I mean, they're right here. These all overlap these shingles that are going to be replaced anyways. So these ones have to come off. We already know the shingles are brittle, they cannot be repaired. So the moment we take these off, now this whole section has to be replaced. So if you continue to follow me over here, this is the only other area I can see that maybe not was given. But again, we run into that same issue. We have the ridge cap that runs straight into this. And then we have the valleys here where we have to overlap the felt 4 to 6 inches into the adjoining valleys, slopes that butt up at the valleys. So now we have to tear off this course. It's going to directly affect these ones. They're also not repairable. And then now it leads to over here, because to get off this, now I have to take off this ridge, or I'm sorry, this hip and this ridge. So now this front slope has to be replaced as well. Can't remember the exact measurements. It's not that much, but I mean, there's these 3 little slopes, and then that one front slope over there that need to be included as part of the scope. We cannot complete the work as it was given without them. And then lastly, I was asked to show better documentation of the flat and how that is tied into the felt over here. Now we're going to walk over this way. So, kind of find a spot. Kind of lifts as one uniform piece here. But as you can see here, the mod bit directly overlaps the felt. So when I tear this felt off to go down into the transition to properly install it, it's gonna break this seal. This seal needs to be watertight. Once this seal's broken, now I have to replace everything that's connected because the mod bit is one monolithic system. Not only that, but we have nail penetrations here that go through. So we're gonna have to remove these nails once we get the felt out, and now we have new holes that have to be covered again. So that is why the flat needs to be given. And also you can see the flat, or not the flat, but the back has starter course above the mod bit before the shingle. So that's why those 2 things need to be covered. The flat area and those adjoining facets that are connected at the valleys and the hips on the front. I hope this is enough that you need to be able to include these items. Once they're included, we'll be done and be able to move forward into production. Thank you.